This is a video I've been wanting to make for a long time. It's finally time to deliver some justice for all collectors. Let's bury this damn thing. This is a video I've been waiting to do for so long. We are gonna finally bury this thing where it belongs, under a lot of dirt. I finally took time and planned where I'm gonna bury it and how long. I plan to bury it for the weekend and see what happens. Maybe it will be a little longer. And I've also tried to think of ways that I can prove that it's not really a faked video, which is gonna be really tough to do, but I have that planned out. I'm gonna have dates and times, and I might even bring out my old phone to show the dates. But I decided to post a poll a while back regarding this. It said I had a really destructive idea regarding a super, and you had two options. It was this one, which won it by a landslide, or the Street Creeper from 2019 L-Case. But as mentioned already, it wasn't even close. The Batmobile took this one very easily, and I don't blame you. With the Street Creeper, I feel like at least there's some factors behind it that make it an interesting super. But this, there is like nothing going for this. Like, the rim choice is awful. The orange windshield does not contrast at all with the red Spectraflame. And this one's just completely off. When they first showed this one, when they leaked it around this time last year, it had a black windshield instead of the orange, and it had like chrome wheels instead of the weird ugly orange things that you got. And it actually looked okay. It was still a horrible super choice, but at least then you had some potential with it. But I do gotta give it credit. You can't go wrong with Spectraflame Red, despite 2023 being full of Spectraflame Red supers. And the decals do contrast alright with it. But anyways, let's get this thing packed up and ready for burial. At Superbirddiecast, we're not complete psychopaths. I'm not just gonna throw this thing in dirt right away. It is a super, even if it is a trashy super as the Batmobile. So, I'm going to wrap this thing like if I were to deliver it or send it off to somebody. This thing's packed up. Let's go outside. So this is the second time I've recorded this. I forgot to shovel the first time. We got our shovel. We got our Batmobile. We got our hole. I'm gonna dig a little bit more, and then we're gonna bury this thing. All right, so we now have the hole dug. I just didn't think you guys would want to see me dig the hole. This thing's already a bit dirty. Let's throw it in the hole that we have for it, and let's start burying this thing. I seen a guy on Instagram with a sledgehammer actually smash one of these. If I got enough credit to show that video, I will. If not, then I'll leave a link for you to check out the guy's page where you guys can check it out. But I'll be back when I have a much better burial, but at least the thing is submerged right now. Here lies the Batmobile Super that we just saw about, I don't know, 5 minutes ago when I recorded this. I've nearly got stung by 2 wasps in this area, so I'm gonna come out and check on this area and do like little updates on it every so often. Like, I'll do one a day, like one in the afternoon, one at night, one in the morning. And this thing's probably buried with at least 7 or 8 inches of dirt over it, so that's not really much of a concern. But I'll come out again later this evening and we'll check on it from time to time. But in the meantime, that's it for now. It is now Sunday afternoon, and I found a way how I'm gonna prove that I'm not faking this. I'm gonna have different timestamps when I recap at the end, so that will help. But night 1 is done. We have one more night of having this thing buried under the ground, but after that, that'll be the last check before I scoop the thing back up. This is gonna be my last check-in before we dig it up 5 p.m. Monday. It is currently 7:30 p.m. Sunday, and it's a beautiful evening, but I actually did go on and just check on it earlier because I don't know, you just never know. There's a couple collectors in the area. I don't know if they might have overheard me or dug it up, but everything's fine. I always just double check these things, but I'll see you at 5 p.m. Monday. It's finally time. We get to dig this thing up. It's been over 48 hours. Let's get started. Yeah, I'm gonna come from here. After being underground for the last 2 days, I would say this thing turned out pretty well. I knew not much was going to happen to it in 2 days, and especially when it was in bubble wrap with the protector around it, not much was going to happen, of course. This was more so for entertainment purposes only. And if you have a dare, any diecast related dare that you may want to see me do in the future, feel free to comment it down below. I want to try to be different from most channels and do some unique ideas. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. It means the world when you guys do that. And happy hunting and stay safe.